right, we'll go ahead and open it up for questions for him.
Shahada, losing got the message across?
Yeah, we figured out what we needed to do. Like coach has been saying to you guys, he's seen it before we saw it. So that loss really opened our eyes to what we needed to do.
To see just a couple of threes start to go in the second half that seemed to give you guys the confidence to keep rolling through. You hit one to kind of kickstart. Just tell me about that run at the beginning of the second half.
Threes and dunks. It seems like that's our kickstart and our that gets us all going. So we hit those. We're the momentum builds to our side and just get going from there.
How hard was it to get any rhythm for both you guys in the first half with all the fouls and just the slow play and kind of the fact of the grabbing and that and the whistles?
Like I told the guys, just stop playing with our hands. Like just keep our hands up. Stop grabbing the guys. When we slide our feet and don't play with our hands, we got good D. So we're really causing those fouls ourselves.
Mike, personally for you, attacking the rim, getting 6 fouls, shooting 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Was that just your mentality coming into this game, looking at the scouting report, you knew you had a chance to get towards the rim?
Yeah, Coach Wade, he was emphasizing like me just trying to get to the paint as much as possible. They weren't really a good 2-point defensive team, so I just knew I had an opportunity, get downhill and create plays. And yeah, tonight was my night. But thanks to my teammates for allowing me to get downhill.
How do you feel? Do you feel like your game is now getting kind of some rhythm to it now that you're getting going? And what do you think you can provide going forward?
Oh, for sure. I think the biggest thing for me was just like getting my game conditioning. There was one point in the first half I felt like I was going to pass out towards that end. It's just getting my game legs back, and I think it's like my 6th, 7th game back. So I definitely felt different being out there. But yeah, it's just a rhythm thing. That's all. And it's easy to be out there when you got good teammates as well. So.
Shahada, I could see you talking to CJ at certain points in the game. Threes weren't falling, and it seemed like, hey, we're going to attack the paint, get it to our post players. How important was that just beginning of the game, trying to emphasize on getting post touches to get him going and Shoemate going as well?
It was very important. 2 of their big guys were out, so coach at the beginning he told us get it in the paint and we should win the rebound. And so those 2 he emphasized it to us real big.
How important was a win like this at home, coming off a close loss and a tough loss on the road, to again reverse the trend, get back on track, and then of course Corpus coming up this weekend? How important was that for you?
It was very important. Like coach told us, the way we responded in practice, everybody, we weren't joking, we weren't laughing, everybody was serious. We took it serious. We knew we lost that game. We knew why we lost, and we fixed the things that made us lose. So I feel like it was very important to win this game and go into Corpus Christi. Well, they're coming here, I guess. So that was very important for us.
What did you say to the guy that picked you up when he helped you get back up? You had a 5-on-4 if he would have let you stay there.
I just told him thank you, man. I would have picked him up, but it just shows good sportsmanship, man. So I like him for that. I like their whole team, but some of these guys, they talk a lot, but that's us and them. But we just gotta play the game, let our game show, let the scoreboard show, and see what we can do.
With Corpus coming in, you saw what you can do against them. You also saw what they can do against you. What do you have to do?
Rebound. I feel like they killed us on the rebounds. The guards especially, we didn't box out. The bigs did all they needed to do, but we got to go get the rebounds. When they're boxing the bigs out, we got to go help them in rebound. So I feel like that was a big emphasis on that game.
Mike, this team has been down, gosh, I think all earlier 4 road games, and you came back. 18, of course, Corpus Christi, the 15 roundabout at Southeastern, and this one with a slow start. Explain a little bit about what goes in for this team and makeup to make those runs, even though you may not be playing perfect the way Wade wants you to, but to stay in the game and make it run.
So one of our core values, we have 3 of them, and it's like relentless. And, relentless means you just keep going regardless of how the game is going, and also another core value we have is connected. So like whenever we're down and stuff, we always get closer as a team, and we know like it doesn't matter like I said, the flow the game is going. We always feel like we're still in the game, and we always feel like we can always come back. So I think the fact that like we never get down ourselves and we're always just playing our game and figuring out ways to, make adjustments on the fly and stuff like that. I think that's the biggest thing for us is the fact that we just don't quit. Honestly, like we just never lay down, and I think that's gonna be big for us. Heading towards late in the season. The fact that we can just come back like that. But obviously, we don't want to be down in those situations. But the fact that we can do that at a high level that's big for us for sure.
Positive from this game specifically was turnovers that get you out into your offense. And I know you guys want to push the pace and move quickly. Caused 17 of them today. Just what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean that just leads to easy offense. We're one of the best transition teams in the country, honestly. Like when we get going up and down, I don't feel like anyone can beat us. So when we cause turnovers like that at a high rate, we're most likely gonna win the game. So I think that's a good recipe for us to, keep doing moving forward.
Do you feel like when you guys are in one of those situations where you're starting to get turnovers, do you feel the pressure mounting on them?
Yeah.
And forcing them to rush?
Yeah, definitely. We see it, like the 22, the constant 22 messes with them, and then how we play our defense, switching always in the gaps. It's just teams are not used to that. There's not a lot of D1 teams that even play defense the way we do. So whenever we see the team starting to get sped up, we kind of feed off that.
I wanted to ask you guys specifically. I think defense was 0 for 4 in the first half, and then he had 4 straight shots in the second half. Just what is it like to? I see him as like a flamethrower. Sometimes it feels like he just gets hot super quick.
In practice, he was missing a lot. Last game, he was missing a lot. We just tell him keep shooting. Everybody has seen what DJ can do. So just like Coach tells him all the time, we tell him just keep shooting, man. We believe in you, just like you believe in us.
How much did yesterday's practice get drilled a point home?
Say that again.
How much did yesterday's practice drill the point
I'm
home?
gonna be honest. It wasn't necessarily the practice; it was the film session.
Yeah, we watched it.
The film session was the film.
I was in my office.
Yeah, the film was a tough one. But we need that though. The fact that he can coach us that hard and then we respond this way. We're just a good team, and we believe in Coach 100%, So we don't ever take that personally or anything. He just wants the best out of us, And when we show him a certain way we can play, that's the expectation. So anything lower than that, he's gonna be mad, and so.
Mike, how do you like coming off the bench? Is it not to say you offer them instant offense, but explain the mentality of you coming off the bench, entering the game. Do you see things beforehand to help you make an easier transition when you get on the floor?
Yeah, so really my whole college career I've kind of came off the bench, so I'm pretty used to it, and I kind of do get an advantage. Like I just watch how the defense is guarding them, and it's easy for me to just come right in and just be able to make those reads and be able to impact the game the ways I know I can, and feel like I give us a different type of energy and boost. I try to push the ball, I try to press the ball, play defense, stuff like that. So, yeah, coming off the bench has never been a problem for me. It's kind of an advantage, honestly, because, the guys are out there already tired or whatever, so I just come right in fresh. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, for sure.
Jim asked Coach about it, but kind of just wanted to hear your thoughts on it. I think Jim said there's the 7th time that you guys have won 20 games in program history. Just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on that. It's a big deal, so.
Yeah, like I told the guys, I feel like every time we're on the court, we're making history, So the fact that, the 7th team to win 20 games, and I don't know how many years he's been playing basketball, a pretty, long time. So for us to do that, it's crazy. And we're never satisfied, though. What the biggest goal is to get to March Madness, and that's our main goal is that. So, everything else that comes with it is cool, and we understand the impact we make every time we touch the floor. It's history, so. But, yeah, that's cool for sure.
Yes. All right, guys. Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
you, man.
Congratulations.
Appreciate y'all.